Alright, good day. A lot of people are asking for a trade breakdown on this USD card, on this AUD card, sorry. So I'm going to do it now. So what I want to do is I always go on the weekly time frame or to any higher time frame, but for me I prefer the weekly. So what I do is I will take off everything on this chart. I'll take off everything here. And I would like to replay so that you can have a better understanding. So okay, what I want to do is I always look for if price is actually bullish, and for me to know if price is actually bullish. All right, so what I want to do is I want to go on this higher time frame and I want to mark out the previous week low. This is the previous week low because I'm on a weekly. Price took out this previous week low and now price has closed above the previous week high, meaning I have more momentum to buy to the upside. So that's just what I want to look out for. Now secondly, I will mark this out. I'll mark this out. I'll mark this out, then I go to the lower time frame. On lower time frame, here's what I'm going to have. On the lower time frame, I'm going to have a break of structure and all those stuff, and I'm going to mark it up. So let's take out this box tool and let's mark out. This is a major break of structure here. We have this major break of structure and we have a sweep of liquidity here by the side. Let's use this. We have this sweep as our sweep of liquidity. You see, we have sweep, break of structure. So I always want to mark out my liquidity from this point here. So I can see this low, this is a weak low right here. I can use this as liquidity, but it's not going to be certain until I check what's happening on the higher time frame. So what do? For me to look for my POI, because I need an exact point somewhere around here where price is actually going to buy from. So I go on the higher time frame and I'm going to spot that. So where was my liquidity? Here was my liquidity here. Are you seeing? Here was my liquidity zone here. So what do I want to look out for? I want to look for a POI closer to that liquidity on this higher time frame. And on this higher time frame, turn on your line chart. This is only this V-shaped zone is closer to my liquidity here. Just this V-shaped zone is closer to my liquidity. So that's where I actually expect price sweeps liquidity, taps into the zone, and I have my buy. So I can now refine to see if everything is good. But I also use Fibonacci to look for my range. You have to use Fibonacci to look for your range high and your range lows and all those stuff. So I had this liquidity here, and I had this this my POI. Here's my POI here at this level. You can still go to the lower time frame to refine it, but I have this SNR level here and I have this open close level. That's why I choose this POI instead of this, and it aligns with the higher time frame POI. So that's where I can now place my entry. Because what I'm trying to do, what I always do is I try to blend Malaysian SNR with SMC, and also with ICT. So once I've gotten this, sometimes I often go also to the higher time frame to get more confirmation using my BBME setup, and I have price is giving me this momentum candlesticks here, and there's going to be a re-entry somewhere around the zone here. So that's why I'm sure what I'm doing, because I have an extreme buy here and I have an MHV, and price cross here giving me a directional candlestick close above, gave us a re-entry here. This trade too was also a beautiful trade. If you could use BBME, you could get from this open close level right here. So I'll wait now for the next continuation of the re-entry, or BBME re-entry, which is going to be somewhere around here. It's going to give me this buy. So that's how I also add BBME to it, and this is the result.